PillbugCraft here, with another episode of PillbugCraft. So, I have had the song Frosty the Snowman stuck in my head so often this month that I appear to have turned into Frosty the Snowbug. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, as you can probably tell from the skin change, so I guess I'm going to show from different angles here. Yeah, and I guess the skin's also got, those are supposed to be carrots for the antenna, which I think came out quite nicely. But anyway, enough about that. This episode is meant to be a bit of a festive one, considering it's the month of December, and kind of approaching the end of it at the point that this video is meant to go out. So, yes. But anyway, I guess, without any further ado, let's get on with it. So, first things first, we actually have to go to where we're going to be building the structure that I was planning to build today. And fortunately, I know just the place. I felt like going back to the old Christmas area of the server, which of course we do have, and yeah. Of course, it's a bit far away, so I'm going to be traveling through the nether to get there, but I guess I'll see you on the other side then. Okay, and here we go. Entering the snowy biome now. I guess I will have to go ahead and decide where I want to build this thing, so I guess I'll do that, and then I'll be back once I've got a decent spot to build it. But anyway, I guess this thing starts with a bit of a path leading up to it before we get to the actual minigame build, so I guess I probably should take care of that first. So I do think I can go ahead and actually maybe do a little bit of candy cane magic here to make this path just appear, so let's see if we can't get a bit of a running start here. Put away the seeds. And, well, I guess here it goes. Okay, and, haha. Perfect. Now then, I guess the holiday magic that I used to generate this path is actually fairly weak. But believe this is kind of where it's gonna end ultimately and stuff. So we gotta decorate this because that holiday magic blast was only enough to make the path. But there's no decorations or anything around it, so that's why I went ahead and I brought this box here. First, we want one of those, and then one of these, then one of these, then another one of these. Then we do that, and that, and not that, that, and that. There, this candy cane actually looks pretty big next to that, but hopefully it'll work out. And then we put a lantern there, like so. So that'll light that up. Might melt a little bit of the snow as well, so we might have to come back through and do some snow blocks later. And then the general idea with this afterwards is that in between each lamp there will be sweet berries lining the path like that in between each one, which will hopefully keep the mobs off our path here. So let me make sure that this actually doesn't look too weird when we put two of them there. Kind of looks a little bit like a heart type thing. But I think it'll look good. Oh, wait. Placed it in the wrong spot. But anyway, that gives us an idea. I guess I'm gonna have to redo that one, move it back one. Yeah, we're gonna need to put down some extra snow layers once I've built this, but just imagine that moved over one block and you'll get the idea, I guess. We'll also have to figure out kind of what to do before the pathway starts here. I don't want to run a path all the way over there, but certainly this lake needs to be covered over. So, anyway, I've got lots more decorations to put down for this thing as well. So I guess we'll just go ahead and keep building this, and, well, we'll probably go ahead and do that on time-lapse. Roughly about now, actually. So I'll tear this down and then get to it. Okay, so, hope you enjoyed that little time-lapse here. We're still not completely done yet, as we have to build the actual minigame itself somewhere around the end of where this path is meant to end. But we hopefully have gotten most of our stuff taken care of here. So, we got some snowmen, which, I guess just don't come here at night, because I think these guys will get themselves killed, probably. At some point here. But, for now, we'll leave them here. They shouldn't despawn. I was gonna name them, but, I might still do that later if I can figure out a way to keep these guys safe. So they won't die to a bunch of mobs. But, yeah. And then, check out this kind of design for a reindeer. Of course, only one of them has a red nose. And that's not just because I only had one item frame. Figured, there should really only be one red-nosed reindeer in this batch. Here, because that one's kind of a bit special. That one's the one that's going to be right next to where the minigame is, near the end of the path, so figured that'd be a good one for the red nose. So we'll probably do another time-lapse in order to orientate the minigame. we're back. Just finished building the game here, so I guess I should pretty much show it off. Of course, I haven't quite filled this chest full of anything yet, but let's go demonstrate the game. Hoping to play this at a future date, but I want to give you at least a idea of what it's supposed to be. So, I guess this is a snowball fight kind of minigame that I came up with here. So the idea is you'd have two players, one standing on a slime block behind theirs, and then another standing on a slime block in their area. And the idea is you kind of have to try to fake out your opponent. So when you hit this button, a snowball fires out of there. And it's lined up directly with a target block, but there is a piece of ice in the way. So something else this button also does, we can get a good angle, is it retracts your piece of ice when you fire it off. Same goes for the opponent. So pretty much if you attack, it leaves you vulnerable to the enemy attacking. And the idea is you need to try to hit your opponent's target block while keeping yours safe. And whoever gets their target block hit first, if I can just demonstrate this, you will get shot up in the air if your target block gets hit by a snowball. Like that. And that would signify that you just lost the game, so you want to not go flying up in the air. It also would light up that lamp down there as well, which, and down there, of course. But yeah, and that is another signal that that player that had the lamp light up on theirs just lost. So, yeah, decorated it a bit as well with some of the ice. I think this came out pretty well, actually. So, let me try to put these back real quick. And hopefully I can play this with another member of the PillbugCraft server at some point. But, can't do that right now. I do have to go ahead and put, like, colored armor and stuff on that chest as well. And I wanted to change these out for colored shulker boxes. I didn't have any during the construction, so just used these for the immovable objects. I'm probably going to go for red and white when it comes to finalizing this. But anyway, that's enough about that. And I guess something that I really should have mentioned earlier, but kind of forgot about, was these candy canes and these reindeer are not actually my design. And full credit for those goes to the One Team YouTube channel, which is one that I found when I was looking for a bit of inspiration for Christmas decorations. And I found their video, which I will have a link down in the description for that video if you want to get the tutorials for how to build these. But I think that's about everything we have time for today. So I guess if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. If you really loved it, consider subscribing. And, well, I guess this is the last video of 2021 then. And I am planning another one that kind of will tie into kind of a New Year thing. I guess if you think back to last year, I did make I made a video that was a world tour, actually. So I'm planning to do that again for the next one, but I don't think that one will be ready until after the end of the year, actually. So that'll end up being the first video of 2022. But anyway, I guess now that I'm thinking about that, it just, wow, a lot has happened this past year for my channel here. And I guess to think that just only happened a few months ago, actually. But, yes. I, hope all of you have enjoyed the, videos I've put out so far, and are looking forward to, the stuff that I have planned for the next year. I've got quite a lot planned for that, including a completely new style of video that I'm intending to launch. I'm not going to spoil much more about that now, but do keep your eye out for that over the next year, I guess. And I really do appreciate all the support that I've gotten in the last few months here. So, just thank you so much for making the end of my year a complete blast here on YouTube. So, yes. And please do have a happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, and a good new year. I hope everyone has a fantastic 2022 then, and rest of 2021. So, on that note, I guess my name is PillbugCraft, and so long till next time.